Hello, Leo, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your mid-month weekly tarot card reading for June 16th through the 22nd, 2025. Let's see what's coming through for the week. And just a reminder here, Leo, these are general readings. What comes through is the strongest energy and messages, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And please consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. So with that, let's jump in and get started. First up, we are going to see what crystal is going to be helpful for you, Leo, for this upcoming week. It's coming through for Leo. Crystal for Leo, please. Cinnabar in regards to business. All right. And let's take a look at your oracle message. What's coming through for Leo for the week? What's the message? What does Leo need to hear or be aware of for the week ahead? Oh, and we have yin. And the number 2. Well, certainly for this week, Leo, this is the feminine of the, the yin-yang. And this is receptivity. The art of allowing conscious. So this is a time of for this week, calculated receptivity as you await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. This is about, I want to say that you might spend some of your week people watching, just taking it all in, just watching, gathering information, taking in clues. Studying the action of others and kind of contemplate how they'll affect you. But this is about being very receptive this week to things manifesting, your dreams manifesting. There is really, there's an indication here. There's a message here that's coming through. To be open to receiving, very important for this week. And it can be in regards to your business, maybe what you do as a second source of income is what I'm picking up. So let's see what the tarot has to say. And I love this deck, with the beautiful, this is actually a silver edging on these cards. And this is actually the tarot of the mystical moments. I haven't used this deck in a while, so I was, because of the cover of the box, I thought of the Gemini season. So let's see, Leo, what's coming through? Messages, guidance for Leo, please. And I'm going to give it, even though I had the deck all prepared, let's see what else is coming through. Clearing this deck for Leo, looking for messages and guidance for this midweek of the month. All right, Leo, and we have the 3 of Pentacles. It's interesting that the petals are a brick wall. I feel there's a breakthrough where you're going to be in the spotlight, someplace that you enjoy, Leo. We have the 10 of Cups, reaching that happily ever after. Major Arcana card, the Devil. There could be something where you're taking a risk. There was a couple days ago in the daily reading, something really struck me where it says, take the dare. And it's not like somebody's daring you. Not an actual person, but it's more yourself. And let's take one more. The Eight of Pentacles. Well, certainly what I'm picking up with the Cinnabar message here. So let's see if these cards are a little bit larger. I will pull an angel number message at the end. And certainly let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. And we have the Two of Wands. And we just had the full moon where everyone was really looking at that strawberry moon, the full moon in Sagittarius. So a very special full moon, as we won't see it in that same capacity until the year 2043. So, all right, Leo. So we've got yin, the feminine side of the yin yang, in regards to receptivity, to be ready to receive. Something's coming through. And with the Cinnabar crystal here, very, very well can be in regards to the work that you do, whether it's at home, whether you work for a company, whether you do something on the side, whether you have your own business. And interesting, we have one Major Arcana card. That could be the turning point. That could be the change for you this week. And, you know, it can be in regards to stepping outside your comfort zone this week, making some changes. Major Arcana cards can signify significant changes. So you can be deciding maybe to, I'm picking up for some Leos that you might just leave your job. It might be a part-time job, something that you do kind of on the side, and you might be giving that up to pursue what you truly want to be doing. Now, very interesting that, again, I say it again, that this flower is made of a brick wall. It's almost like you're taking what has been stopping you and you're turning it into something extremely creative. I feel like there's going to be a breakthrough. I feel like you're going to be noticed for your gifts, your talents. You know, Three of Pentacles can be teamwork. Can be for some of you that you're working with others, maybe in regards to a project, a goal. It could be in the workplace. It could be within the community. And it's interesting. We have this, it almost looks like the leaves and the plant, the flower, has turned into an archway here. So I do feel, especially with this 3 numerology here, Leo, that you know, this is a breakthrough moment. This is where you're going to be noticed for the work that you do, your gifts, your talents. There's an escalation, I feel, here with this energy. Let's clarify the 3 of Pentacles before we move on. Can we get a little bit more information with this 3 of Pentacles? Look at this, the 9 of Pentacles. This is certainly about put in the work, the commitment, and you're going to reap the benefits. So I really love that. I feel that there's going to be a breakthrough. You're breaking through. You're taking that brick wall, the obstacles, maybe moving out outside your comfort zone this week, pressing forward, maybe going where you haven't gone before in regards to the work that you do, whatever you focus on, whatever you're doing for the majority of the day. And it's taking you to this end result with the 9 of Pentacles, which is reaping the benefits of all the focus and energy and hard work that you put in, which is leading to the 10 of Cups energy. This I always like to call the happily ever after card. Whatever it is that you're striving for, I do definitely feel that there's a breakthrough this week. that you're going to have that aha moment. And the Ten of Cups is about achieving happiness, getting some, goals, and, clarifying this Three of Pentacles, where you're stepping into the limelight, having a breakthrough, being noticed for what you do. You're going to be reaping the benefits this week. And this is, with the Ten of Cups, this is how you're going to be feeling. Very fulfilled, very content, very happy. It's what you've been striving for, working for. So let's clarify the Ten of Cups here. Oh, look at this. We have the Major Arcana card, the Empress. Wow. These are beautiful cards this week. And all my guides keep screaming is there's going to be a breakthrough. There's going to be a breakthrough. So the Empress represents that Major Arcana card, significant change coming in regards to abundance. And so I pick up for some Leos, you're going to have an abundance of love. And this certainly can be new love coming in. But it also could be in regards to love, in regards to the work that you do. Could be your own business. It could be a project, a personal project that you're working on, maybe a hobby, something that you love, you have a passion for, and you're putting in all this hard work, and you're going to have a breakthrough of some sort this week. This is abundance coming in, so I really like that. Now, with the only Major Arcana card that you had, now we do have the Empress here. This is really taking a risk, putting yourself out there. It can involve a Capricorn, because we do have the Three of Pentacles where you might be working with others around you. This can represent a Capricorn around you, not picking up any energy for, why it comes through as the Devil card. But it is something that can manipulate you in a certain way. It could be a person. It could be your own thoughts, maybe lack of confidence. But what I'm really feeling is that you're taking the risk, you're taking the dare, you're moving forward, you're thinking outside the box, you're moving outside your comfort zone here with this. And there might be a Capricorn that's helping you do that, to help you realize your goals. There just seems to be a lot of movement in regards to what you focus on for the majority of the day, what's important to you, and what you have a passion for, what you love. Look at this. We have the World card. See, all the Major Arcana cards are coming out. This is really turning the corner. I was talking about, with the bottom of the deck here, you have the Two of Wands. This is, here she's sitting on the roof, but it is about standing at the crossroads, making a decision. You have opportunities. You have ways you can move forward. And the World card is about letting go of the old, what doesn't serve you any longer. That could be people, places, things. And this is the last stop on the Fool's journey. So by the time that you get to the World card, you've learned everything on this journey. You're ready for a new adventure. You're moving forward to something new. So it is like stepping through this portal by stepping outside the box, outside of your comfort zone. There's a major breakthrough this week, Leo, that kind of launches you that way. And this Two of Wands, you've been kind of sitting on the fence, or in this case, on the roof. It's sparked by the full moon. I really, I don't know about other Leos, but I was really affected myself being a Leo, really affected by this beautiful moon. Very powerful. I felt the energy from the moon, and, it's an indication that you have choice, you have options. Oh, and look at this. If we start playing with the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. This is launching some long-term plans, and so we'll stop there. But I bring this up as it is now endings. That's the full moon is all about closure and endings, the end of a chapter, maybe the end of a phase right now. And certainly for Leos, this is the end of the full moon in Sagittarius brought 6 months, the last 6 months to a close. It's like closing a chapter. And so we're beginning another 6 month, which is filled with prosperity, provided you're receptive here with the yin energy receptivity, kind of just be ready because this breakthrough is happening. The World card is everything that you've learned on this journey. You're done with this particular journey. You're moving on to new beginnings. And certainly very fertile, abundant energy here. Creativity brings in, whatever you have a passion for, your creativity, your intuition, your imagination will skyrocket. And the Nine of Pentacles, breaking through that brick wall, being very creative with what you were struggling with, you're reaping the benefits. Now, the Eight of Pentacles here, this is the work card. This is what you're focused on. This is what you have a passion for. You're mastering. Look at this, the butterfly here. This is transformation. This is reaching that point, stepping into the spotlight and reaching a point of happiness in regards to the work that you do. So this certainly can be something you do in the workplace, maybe a pet project you're working on. Very much a breakthrough energy this week. So Eight of Pentacles, if Leo, if you're looking for a job with the Eight of Pentacles coming up, this is finding the work that you're really going to enjoy, something that's long lasting, something that you're going to be able to, build upon your foundation, be with the company or the work that you do. It could be starting your own company, doing your own work. And if you are job hunting, it is finding the job, like the dream job, the ultimate happiness here with the Ten of Cups. But there's risk involved. It's kind of like taking the dare. And with the yin coming out, it's about being receptive to what's coming your way. So the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Five of Wands, which can be an indication that there might be some tough competition in regards to the work that you do, but not to give up. It's just something, five energy is a bit of a challenge. But I am picking up a very, very strong breakthrough energy. And the energy that is playing out in the background this week is the Two of Wands. This is standing at the crossroads, not having just one option. You have a couple options here. This is almost like putting yourself a little bit in the hermit mode to really think things through and then coming down off this roof and choosing your direction. Making some long-term plans is what I'm picking up. All right, Leo, let's see what the angel number message is to wrap up your reading for this mid-month weekly reading. All right, Leo, and we have 1166. Pray sincerely. There is change, harvest, wealth, beauty. Look at that. That's your cards here. Keep connecting your thoughts with the heavens and release any worries about the material level. The meaning of attention is to pray for assistance now to repair what displeases you, or interferes with you in the material world. Connecting with your thoughts. Release the worries. There's going to be a breakthrough. So the angels are insinuating here. We've got the 11, the 1-1. That is new beginnings. And we have 6-6. And 6 is about now going in the right direction, on the right path. Getting rid of, with the World card, letting go with what no longer serves you or interferes. Taking that risk. Moving forward with whatever it is you have a passion for. All right, Leo, that's the messages for the week ahead. Thank you so much for joining me. Sending you love and abundance.